Hi, it's Malt, and today what I have for you is a chicken farm that produces every chicken drop you can possibly get. Now this thing is absolutely tiny, and when I say tiny, I don't believe it can be compacted much further to do what it does. It is around 3 by 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if anyone beats 3 by 4 by 7, that can produce every single item of chicken, then you are welcome to claim that title. But for now, I'll just say it is. So if we look here, we can see there are 2 chambers, one for all the baby chickens and one for the big chickens that you have. Now these chickens will lay eggs, and you have the option of either putting them down here to collect chicken or eggs, or sending them back up here to rebreed. So if we flick this lever and put some eggs in, you can see that they'll go back up here, and occasionally a new chicken will spawn. You saw it right there. But if we grab some more eggs and flick this lever to killing, these will go down here, and if we don't have this lever set to eggs and we have it set to chicken, then they will be put into this little pen and eventually will grow up and die. Now if this system overloads, some of them will go up into the top collection area, so I'm just going to do like one at a time. You can see that bottom line of redstone going, and you'll get more chickens. And also if you flick this lever to eggs, you can see that we've got some stuff down here, but if we flick it to eggs, then all the eggs will come back down here that are put down by these chickens. So now we're done with that. Flick it back to chicken. As you can see over here, we have a system where you can toggle the lava. As you can see, the lava turns off when you toggle that, and you can set it to water where the chickens will drown. But it seems there is a bug in the 1.8 snapshots where the chicken's hitbox somehow interacts with the water and the baby chickens drown. So not sure if that's a bug or not. But anyway, it's there if that feature ever becomes useful. But turning it back to lava. Anyway, that's probably it for the description, and now for the tutorial, where I will show you how to build this. Okay, so to get started, you just want to build this simple design that you've got in front of you right here. It's just 6 blocks up, and then 2 across, then another 6 down, and then put a chest at the bottom with just glass going up is the best look, I think. You don't have to have glass, but I recommend it. And then what you want to do is place a hopper pointing into this block right here, and this is 1 block below the glass, like so, and then another hopper in this chest. And on this hopper you want to place a quartz slab or any slab, and you also want to grab a carpet and put it on top of this hopper, and that is the first section complete. So now what you want to do is come down here and put a dispenser, that is a dispenser, right? Yep, pointing into this quartz half slab, and then you want to put a hopper on top of it with a dropper pointing up on top of that, and a dispenser pointing into the carpet, like so. And now for the wiring, you're going to come out like this from the dispenser at the bottom and put a comparator there pointing into a block with a redstone torch on this side. Go down 2 blocks and put some redstone dust here, pointing into a block like so with a redstone torch on it, and a block on top of the redstone torch, and then a block to the next to the comparator with redstone dust, and another block coming up like this right next to the dispenser. And now we're going to do almost the same thing for the other side, except you want to place your block next to this hopper and a redstone comparator pointing out, coming into a block with a redstone torch on top of it, block on top of that, and then 2 blocks on the side like so. And on this one you have a redstone repeater, set it to 2 ticks facing into a block, and on this one you have redstone dust with a redstone torch right there. Then what you want to do is place a slab right next to this comparator with redstone dust like so, and then another block like this with redstone dust on top of it. And this is basically the dropper setup finished. Now what you want to do is you should probably remove this hopper or something, but anyway, you just need to get a dispenser on this block pointing inwards like so, and also on this block pointing inwards, and then you need to get out. I'm just going to replace the hopper and the slab, but it looks something like that, so if you just want to check that. Anyway, now what you want to do is put a block like so, or if this is the ground, just leave it, doesn't really matter, with redstone like that, and then put a block diagonally like so, and then another block diagonally, and put redstone dust there. And on the last diagonal block you want to put a redstone torch with a block like that, and then another torch, and then some redstone dust. Don't worry, this won't interfere with the comparator unless you click it at the exact time that the comparator is going, and even then it'll just restart. So now is just for the controls, and you want to grab a lever and a button, well, 2 of each, but you can figure that out for yourself. And you want to put the button on there, and the levers go there and there. Pretty nice and aesthetically pleasing. So if you want to grab a sign, you can just label these. To leave it up is for killing, so if you just want to label it like that, and to put it down is for breeding or spawning in more chickens in the holding pen up there. And for this lever down here, to leave it up is for eggs, and to put it down you can get yourself chicken. And now this one is toggle lava, and the one on the bottom is toggle water. And now the final thing before adding the chickens and stuff like that you have to do is to get yourself a water bucket and a lava bucket, and put the water bucket in this dispenser and the lava bucket in this one. And now what you want to do is just encase this thing in blocks, just like I'm doing right there. You'll need a slab right here. That slab's pretty important, and another block there, and just a few extra blocks for good measure. And there you are, pretty much done. Now the only thing you need for now is about a stack of eggs maybe to get you started. And if you flick this lever, actually, yep, if you flick this lever down and then put some eggs in, you can see that going. And these chickens will come in, they will grow up, they will produce eggs, and if you just leave this on breeding for a bit, you'll get quite a nice stack of chickens up there to get you some nice roast chicken or raw chicken or just eggs or feathers if you really need those. So anyway, if you have enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to like it, and if you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. I'm Malt, and I'm out.